What the
In the skies above Qatar's capital, Doha, ballistic missiles from Iran were intercepted on Monday. They were aimed at the Al Udeid Air Base, the largest U.S. military installation in the Middle East, all in retaliation for the U.S. bombing of 3 Iranian nuclear installations over the weekend. But Iran had given Qatar advance notice of the attack, and President Donald Trump says the U.S. as well, allowing the base to be evacuated ahead of time. U.S. officials say there were no reported injuries or deaths. On social media, President Donald Trump said that 13 of the 14 missiles fired by Iran were shot down, adding, "I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured." He said he was hopeful that the two countries could now de-escalate, writing, "Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony in the region, and I will enthusiastically encourage Israel to do the same." Iran's attack follows the U.S. deployment of B-2 stealth bombers into Iran on Saturday to drop 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs on 2 Iranian nuclear facilities.
Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror.
It seems to have been a very small and deliberate attack.
Frank Rose worked in the State Department under 4 administrations. He says the limited nature of the Iranian response and the heads up that it gave to Qatar and the U.S. are signs that Iran is looking for an off-ramp to the crisis.
The last thing the regime wants right now is a full-scale war with Israel and the United States. That could put their regime at risk.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats and even some Republicans are calling for guardrails that would prevent the White House from escalating the conflict without approval from Congress.
We expect them to explain to the American people the basis of the strike.
I don't think this is an appropriate time for a war powers resolution, and I don't think it's necessary.
We also saw continued attacks between Israel and Iran for the 11th straight day. Among the targets hit by the Israeli military was the notorious Evin prison in Tehran. Reporting here in Washington, I'm Evan Koslof, Spectrum News.